Hello everyone, welcome to like the actual news video for this. If you suddenly see the Bugfish video come up later or before this, uh, yeah, it was a lot of Bugfishes to go through. I do apologize if it was a little too long. I haven't gone to the actual news today, but essentially we're all gotten a new event. So if you haven't ever checked that out, we have the Masquerade event, which is the auxiliary chapter following the Black Rose event. It is a continuation of kind of like the storyline according to Claire's point of view about what happened, and she's gonna kind of meet up and talk to the guy. I haven't quite seen it yet. That was gonna be a video on its own. It's gonna be like a kind of, I believe it's gonna be a kind of like just kind of like a reviewing the story. A story on the Masquerade one. But so we have quite a few just things that kind of came up after the festival or Shadow Festival of Aurora came out. If I'm being completely honest, it's a little bit hard to tell. If anybody can actually guide me through like if there's like any like releases, do let me know, because I'd like to be a little bit more on top of content, because it's really hard to tell. Especially with like kind of making like a should you summon kind of thing. Realistically, most Shadow Festivals, for example, are quite worth summoning. I personally think you should probably look at the past ones, for example, and see if there's anyone you like. I think it's kind of like what really should be like the bigger teller, because there's probably enough Shadow Festivals. I do think a lot of them are pretty like, kind of like bend or break your game, depending on them. Most of these 7 shadows are pretty strong. At least with their correct teams, or with the correct, what is the, I think the sync, not the sync, but the, with the correct team composition. Yeah, but this time around we have gotten a free daily summon every single day. So if you're not logging in, you're kind of missing out on 1 summon a day. I was a little surprised that they were doing only that much, but I mean, it's 20 free summons, so if you're gonna log in daily. We also have the event character pack from Claire, which is just kind of like just buy like the gems and such and the pulls for the Claire banner. They also released a 2,000 Phantasm gems for Claire for paid gems. So if you are wanting to buy Claire or get Claire, I haven't done her review play yet, but she's coming up. But let's see. Yeah, so now we have like the new summons for Claire is gonna come up. We're also gonna get the new summons after it was like in a few days, I believe. I think when the this banner drops, this banner drops. Yeah, so in I think 3 days we're gonna get a new banner. I think that's when we're gonna get the new banner. Because if you don't already know, we have gotten. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, because if you check the Masquerade event in the event quest, we have a new. Yeah, new elegant discreetly. So we're gonna get the pretty new. It's kind of funny. Pretty new character. That is actually more funny than I expected. Okay. But either way. And if you haven't seen the bug post, you guys might want to check out your inboxes or your gift boxes, because you should have about 2,000 Phantasm gems in the mail. One for regular account resolution. We're gonna one auxiliary present resolution, or just one for the new chapters. But we're also possibly getting a new one, another 1,000 gems for the, because it's gonna be a Facebook account resolution soonish, because of the past current book issues, where there's a bunch of people having issues with the Facebook sign-in. It's not working properly. Hopefully that gets fixed soonish. I don't think that's it when. At least I don't think so. yeah, it's not, doesn't say quite when, but I believe we're gonna get 1,000 gems on that, so watch out for your gems and make sure to claim them. I think, because the current banner is for like the premium summons is Beatrix, which is fine. I wouldn't personally recommend summoning on those the banners if you don't already know. It's probably better to summon on just the selection banners, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, there's like double chance to get it. It's not necessarily quite as high as some other ones. I think the current best one I've seen so far, at least for the cases, is the whatchamacallit? I think the Shadow Festival for Aurora's probably been the best ratio, or the highest amount of SS characters I've seen quite yet. I was honestly surprised at how good that banner was. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I had some crazy summons on that on that one. Yeah, but so aside from that, we're just gonna check the calendar today. Particularly because there's just kind of like not quite too much stuff going on. Yeah, it's not super long. There wasn't like too much events going on. The equipment box campaign. I think that's for the exchange shop. No, that stuff ended. That's ended a while ago. There's not much for like events currently. Not at all. Ends the 214s and 210. Oh no, we're in the 28th. Okay. Ah, okay, so the equipment box campaign starts today, it ends on the next Sunday. Yeah, today ends the green thing. We haven't, it hasn't quite released because I think it starts at 10:02. Or at 2 p.m. EST, I believe. Oh, and I finally managed to get a Aurora to like, what's like, rank 15? On the request, or the level. That was kinda neat. It's kinda what the background changes here and there. I haven't quite figured out how to change it, haven't really bothered. It's also not something I quite mind too much. It's quite a nice background, but regardless. Yeah, there's not, like, at least for like some of the boxes, we have gotten all the stuff for the Masquerade event, we've gotten all the stuff for the summons, and we've gotten the Elf Beatrix thing. I do know for a fact that we've gotten like higher max levels recently. We're up to 100 now finally, which I thought was crazy. Yeah, if you see, I think that's something's pro. The way I myself could tell was if you max this out, 100. Level 100 is or SS plus characters. The way they work essentially, they are 4 levels higher than the base level. So if you're 100, or if you're 104, minus 4, that means you have a new cap. So simple math on that, pretty simplistic. The max current cap on level is level 100, which has been making, I'm not gonna lie, my quest to level, like the max level, it's been slowly a grind. And I do believe I have like double XP until like level 80ish. That's 84, I think, actually. Yeah. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, we have a new level cap. And it's like quite a bit, because I think they get progressively harder as you kind of get higher levels and such. But it's just kind of what it is. But other than that, like, yeah, make sure to log in for your 2,000 gems and such. Make sure to get your free daily summons as well. Yeah, I mean, there's not much on that, I think. If I miss anything, do let me know. It's quite good things, especially for people that just generally don't get to at least like summon once in a while. I'm personally, whatchamacallit, I just kind of like the summoning aspect of things. They also released the a guaranteed SS character with the paid summons in this one. So if you're also looking for Victoria, possibly, I don't think that's just guaranteed. Like at all. She is in the banner. She is a chance. You have an SS guaranteed, which is nice at least. You know, what's weird is I genuinely thought there was more characters in this one. Let me double check something. Actually, power problem for like checking some stuff out. Cause I'm just like discovering like some of the. There's not as many characters as I thought there would be on like the banners. I mean, which makes sense. You don't want to just kind of release everything to the public, because you know end up with too much stuff probably. Okay, so the base banner has all the characters, or not all the characters, I guess. I guess there's not that many SS characters that you get from. Oh, no, there we go. There's a lot. Okay, I mean that's cool. Okay. I'm just defend it up. Okay. Pardon for wasting too much of your time. That's gonna be all. Yeah, have a good one. Stay solid.